What's up, guys? This is Dylan here for a non-spoiler review of Thor: Love and Thunder. Just got out of the theater, and so my initial reaction, and it might change over time as I process and things like that, but my initial reaction is, I mean, it wasn't horrible. Like some of the reviews I've seen saying it's horrible, and it's crap or whatever. But it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't just like horrible. It was kind of mediocre. It wasn't as good as Ragnarok, I would say. Uh, it definitely has the Taika Waititi stamp on it. Like all of his stories, it's wholesome and it's fun and it's colorful, and but I didn't feel like I heard a lot of reviews saying that Christian Bale was terrifying as Gore, and I didn't feel that, to be honest. I just It was just kind of blah to me. I mean, it wasn't awful, but it wasn't amazing. It was just kind of hit in the middle. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun. The visuals were great. It was great seeing Natalie Portman back. And I mean, as far as like progressing the MCU, I didn't really see much there. Thor's story. I mean, it was also good to see the Guardians back. It's been a while. Some of the I guess legacy players in the MCU, which was nice. I just expected more meat to it, I guess, and I don't know. It just felt like a popcorn movie, which was fine. And if you can go in expecting that, that's great. You'll have fun. It was almost exclusively soundtracked by Guns N' Roses, which was really fun, which was great. Although the sound, it was a bit tingy for me. Like it just didn't have it seemed like when the music was playing, like there was no bass in the music, so it just kind of came across as very light, and that there was no, like, I don't know, there was no bite to it. It seemed like, I don't know, the whole movie to me seemed like there was no bite to it. And Christian Bale, his performance as Gore, like, I don't know, it just didn't. But it didn't terrify me. It wasn't scary to me. But I'm also one of those people who will watch a scary movie and just kind of like, huh, or not really be, or maybe just even laugh at it, and not really be scared like other people are like, oh, that movie's terrifying. Like, I'm just kind of like, eh. But that's just me, so it might just be me. I still say see it for yourself. There's two post-credit scenes. One I think is for fun, and one is more in line with the Thor story. Not so much like the greater MCU maybe, but we'll see. But there are two, so stick around for those, of course. Um, I mean, I just I'm kind of getting tired of the whole jumping on the bandwagon. It was like, oh, all this, like, so as I'm coming out of the theater, I go to the restroom and I'm washing my hands, and this guy goes to the urinal behind me, and he's like, it would have been a good movie except for all the hand dryer. Didn't even want to hear what he had to say, because I live in Northwest Arkansas, so I can imagine what he had to say. You know, same thing, same bullshit you hear with, you know, the whole Captain Marvel. It's like this girl power. Oh, why we got to do it? It's just the same whole typical white male complaint bullshit. I'm just sick of it. Just grow up and realize that the world around you is changing, and you're not the only person in the world and in the universe. But that's just a soapbox. But I thought it was fun. It was creative. Always getting that from Taika Waititi, and I thought it was a little too cheesy, which is saying something for me because I like the cheesy stuff. I just felt like it really kind of stole the gravitas from the hefty moments. So that's really the only thing. I don't know. I'm a little frustrated with the MCU right now with how just not seeing where it's going. But once again, that's just me. How a lot of these stories are are encapsulated stories, and they are only about their thing, and it may be just like a hint here and there, which is fine. I'm ready for like a big push towards like, what is the end game here? Where are we going with this? What is the big story? What is the overarching thing in the multiverse saga or whatever we're in here, and how it plays in? And I'm ready for Comic-Con to hear big announcements from Kevin Feige in the next few weeks. And I'm sure once those things are said, in retrospect, these properties that have come and gone, will make a lot more sense and have a lot more bite and have a lot more context. I just feel like I'm watching things with a lot with not much context outside of its encapsulated story. And then, to be honest, like the encapsulated stories are fine. They're just okay though. To be honest, um, I mean they're fun, which is great. I mean it's a comic book story, it's a comic book movie or show or whatever. So it is what it is. But I'm just here to have fun and see my comic books up on the screen. So for that, I mean it's fun. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. So you know, not everything's going to be a Black Panther or a Thor Ragnarok, and that's fine too. So enjoyed it. Go see it with your kids. It's wholesome family fun, and unless you get offended over like the whole, I don't know, uber conservative people might get upset, but it's just I don't know. That's just me. I just say grow up, and the world is bigger than you, and it's not always about you. But anyways, before I get on a tirade or a soapbox, just enjoy it for what it is. Just go in expecting a fun popcorn movie, and it's very saccharine, I would have to say. So, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.